Choose any ATM of your convenience and stand a chance to win gold sovereigns.
Lanka.
As incessant rains continue to pelt areas across the country, prompting floods, the eastern province continues to remain severely affected. The relief teams of the Tri-Forces are currently working in full swing to provide necessary aid to those affected as the heavy flooding continues, threatening people's lives. Meanwhile, heavy downpours in the Batticaloa and Trincomalee districts further inundated several main roads, disrupting traffic in the areas. A 30-year-old man who was bathing in the river Erupotana in Mahakachikodiya in Vaunia amidst the prevailing adverse weather is reported missing. Accordingly, search operations are currently underway to locate the missing person. In a similar incident, the body of one of 6 students who were reported missing after the tractor they were travelling in was caught in floodwaters at Karetiv in the Ampara district last evening was recovered today. The incident had occurred when the tractor, which was carrying a total of 13 individuals including 11 school children, the driver and the assistant toppled due to strong currents in the floodwaters. As adverse weather continued to persist today, measures have been taken to open the sluice gates of many major reservoirs. In addition, flood warnings have also been issued by the Irrigation Department today for several low-lying areas in the Kelani River Basin and Kalaoya Basin. The heavy rains with strong gusty winds also led to the collapse of trees in several areas, disrupting people's livelihoods. Motor traffic in certain areas remains disrupted owing to the trees that have fallen onto several main roads. Further, train services to several areas across the island were cancelled due to the prevailing adverse weather. The Department of Railways announced that the night mail from Colombo Fort to Badulla and the return mail train from Badulla to Colombo Fort tonight have been cancelled. The department also noted that the trains operating along the upcountry and Batticaloa railway lines have been limited due to the prevailing adverse weather conditions. The Disaster Management Centre meanwhile noted that the death toll from the persisting inclement weather has increased to 4. The DMC further announced that 230,743 persons belonging to 66,947 families in 17 districts remain severely affected. Taking the current inclement weather into account, the National Building Research Organisation issued warning level 2 amber warnings to several areas in the Badulla, Kandy, Kegol, Kurunagala and Nuwara districts. In a later development, the NBRO extended the level 3 red landslide early warnings issued to several divisional secretariat divisions in the Kandy, Matale and Nuwara districts, urging the residents of these areas to evacuate to safer locations. Meanwhile, the Department of Meteorology warns that the deep depression over the southwestern area of the Bay of Bengal is likely to move closer to the east coast of Sri Lanka and further intensify into a cyclonic storm during the next 6 hours. Against this backdrop, President Anura Dissanayake has instructed all relevant authorities to provide immediate assistance to those affected by the current adverse weather.